What's up, guys? I got the keys here, back with another video. So, today I want to talk about how when there's like no movement in life, right? And there feels like there's a standstill, that is typically when your breakthrough is coming, right? And it's like, I've experienced this actually, like where it feels like nothing's happening, right? It feels like nothing is going on in the background. It seems like nothing is moving in the 3D world. It seems like you're stuck in the same loop, in the same place, consistently. But in reality, there's a lot more going on in the spiritual world than what you can see, right? And so, even though things may not be going exactly the way you're expecting them to, right? God is doing things in the background and moving things around in your life, bringing in the people that you may need to experience your manifestation, the thing that you've been working on, the thing that you've been envisioning, to bring the people in, to bring that job in, to get, maybe there's a person that needs to be fired for you to get the job, right? And they're gonna move on to a place that matches their new vibration, right? Okay, so when there seems like there's no movement, that is your breakthrough, right? This is a time when God is recalibrating you and aligning you with that new version of yourself, right? And this is kind of this can almost be seen as an ego death sometimes, where the old ego has to fall away and it brings a new one in, the newer version of it, right? So the new ego now acts in a certain way, right? So when the subconscious beliefs bring up to the conscious mind, right? The ego mind. Okay, so when your subconscious matches the ego, right? So subconscious into conscious, right? That is when you would start to actually embody what you've been working on, right? So, and then you'll start to see the movement eventually in your 3D life. And I'm like, I can't tell you how long that'll be. Only you can know, because it's your choice, right? Whatever you think it's going to take you is probably what it's going to take you. So, whatever your first thought is on your manifestation coming in, and however long you really think that's going to take you, that's probably how long it's going to take you. The very first thought you have, that's your subconscious, okay? And in these times of no movement, this gives you time to self-reflect. This gives you time to prepare for what's coming. This gives you time to be even more grateful just for where you're at, right? And just because there's no movement doesn't mean there's no movement, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, so, be patient, but expect it to come, right? Don't be patient forever, you know what I mean? In the sense of, like, don't just keep waiting around for something to happen. Go move on with your life, right? Do other things. Go out with your friends. Go, I don't know, work on your car. Do something you love, right? Do something fun. Go do things to take your mind off of it. And just know that it's coming, right? So this is another way to know when, your desire is being fulfilled, is when you now don't care about it anymore. And I know you're like, what do you mean not care about it anymore? That's impossible, right? I'm not saying not to want it, right? But in a way, you won't want it because it's already here. And so when you know it's here, you don't want it. Does that make sense? I know that gets a little confusing, and I don't want to confuse anybody, but that's what it is, right? It's like, I don't know if you've ever noticed that, a lot of the times when you stop caring about something, that's when that thing shows up. Okay. And, there's a lot of purpose in these moments of downtime, right? And, ultimately, spirit is doing things in these background moments, and your life is just catching up, right? Your body is recalibrating, right? So this means, things have to change within yourself. And once they change within yourself, then the outer reality comes in and changes around you, right? So don't be afraid of it, okay? Just keep going, just keep persisting, and don't be afraid to keep desiring what you want, right? Um, because the more that you really want it, and you know exactly what you want, it will come in, okay? And you know that it's coming, right? There is no doubt, because once you've thought about it, once you've envisioned it, and once you've imagined it, you already have it, okay? Um, so if you can see the vision in your mind, you can feel it, you can smell it, you can taste it, you can, all of these senses, right? This is all part of your imagination, okay? And your imagination is God. That is your tool. Um, and, having a heartfelt desire, that means it's manifested, okay? So if you have a desire, it's a manifest. It's already manifested in the spiritual realm, right? And it's going to bring it in to the physical. So things have to move around. You may have to change something about yourself. You might clean up your house. You might, I don't know, throw away some old clothes. You might do something in this sense, right? A lot of times when we start to get energy for things, we decide, hey, we're gonna change some stuff about ourselves, right? We're gonna clean up the house. We're gonna, I don't know, start taking care of ourselves better. We're gonna start eating better. All of this stuff, right? And that'll happen in due time. Don't try to rush everything, okay? When you're ready, you'll know. And just be patient with yourself too. Like, don't judge yourself. You can only do what you know in that time, right? So just know that when nothing's moving, there is more going on than what you see, and you should trust that, because I've been in this state quite a few times, and it's like, man, like I don't want to be this. I don't want to be in this anymore, right? Like I'm tired of this job, or I'm tired of this apartment, or I'm tired of this relationship, right? And these are just examples, but it's important ultimately, right, to break away old things to bring in the new, right? And that means old patterns, old habits, old beliefs, right? So all of this will be shifting. Okay, so I hope this helped you in some way, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All my links will be down in the description. Please like and subscribe so we can get the message out further. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.